There is this massive misconception out there that to make any real money from photography, you absolutely have to have crazy expensive gear, years of formal training, and some massive high-end professional studio. But guess what? In 2026, all three of those assumptions are completely wrong. Welcome to today's Explainer. We are breaking down a ranked countdown of real, legitimate photography income methods. The landscape of photography as an income source has genuinely shifted this year, and we're going to look at exactly where you should start based on what you actually have in your hands right now. So, here is our roadmap for today. We'll start by looking at the 2026 landscape, then move into fast income streams like products and events. After that, we hit medium income with real estate, followed by the long game of stock and teaching. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with the honest income reality. All right, let's dive into part one, the 2026 landscape, myths, reality, and AI. Okay, let's just address the elephant in the room right away, artificial intelligence. AI has definitely changed the game this year, but it's actually done us a favor by clarifying exactly where human photographers matter most. Making money with photography today, it's way less about finding one magical, perfect niche and much more about choosing a few different income streams that complement each other. The old myths tell you that you need viral fame, luxury gear, years of training, or a pro studio to earn a consistent living. But the 2026 reality? What actually gets you paid today is a smartphone, good lighting, clear positioning, and fast practice. It is all about efficient workflows and setting up multiple ways for your work to reach the people who are ready to pay for it. Now we're evaluating 5 specific photography income streams strictly by one crucial metric: how fast you can actually start earning. At the absolute top, the fastest path is product photography. Right behind it, we've got events and headshots. In the middle sits real estate and drones. Then we shift gears into the slower builds, stock photography, and finally the ultimate long game, which is teaching and digital products. Let's break these down, starting with the fastest. Section 2, Fast Income. Products and events. We are focusing on these two methods first because they have the lowest barriers to entry. This is your absolute fastest path to putting actual dollars in your pocket. Method number 1, the absolute fastest out there, is product photography for small businesses. Think about all those Etsy sellers, Facebook Marketplace resellers, and small online boutiques. They constantly need clean, fresh photos of their products, and let's be honest, most of them simply cannot afford a high-end commercial photographer's rates. Here's the best part. Taking clean product photos for these small sellers using literally just a smartphone, natural light, and a simple background is genuinely enough to get started. It's hands down the fastest photography income available to beginners today. So let's talk about how quickly this actually translates into revenue. You can charge $50 to $200 per product session starting right from your very first client. Because the barrier to entry is so incredibly low, you can start pitching to small sellers and earning this rate almost immediately. No complex studio setup required. Moving on to the second fastest method, event and headshot photography. Now, to get started here, you just need to dedicate 2 to 3 months to practicing in your chosen niche, shoot 3 to 5 discounted portfolio sessions, and commit to studying lighting and editing every single day. Why? Because at the end of the day, clients pay for results. They don't care about your years of experience. If your portfolio looks fantastic and solves their visual problem, they're going to hire you. To put that into perspective, for headshots, specifically for platforms like LinkedIn, you can expect to earn $100 to $300 per session. For local event coverage like birthday parties, corporate events, or school events, the rates usually run from $200 to $800 per event. That depends on how long you're there and what specific deliverables you hand over, of course. But that daily study of lighting and editing, it directly and quickly translates into these exact figures. All right, Section 3, Medium Income Real Estate. Method 3 is all about building a really solid, reliable, medium-term income. Real estate agents are fantastic clients because they need high-quality property photos for literally every single listing they put on the market. A standard interior real estate shoot runs about $100 to $300 per property. But here is the 2026 game changer: drone photography. By adding drone aerial shots, your rate climbs to $200 to $500 per property. Drones offer this unique perspective that is massively popular, not just for real estate, but for weddings and travel content too. It is a super accessible skill upgrade that dramatically boosts your earning potential. Section 4, the long game, stock and teaching. Okay, we're transitioning now to the slower but ultimately highly rewarding methods. The stock photo market has been heavily impacted by AI, sure, but the new platform rules actually favor real human photographers. Shutterstock now explicitly bans AI-generated uploads, Adobe Stock requires strict AI labeling, and Getty Images, they've banned AI submissions entirely. This is fantastic news for us. It proves that AI-resistant niches, things like authentic lifestyle shots, diverse representation, and local editorial photography are where real humans still win. Now keep in mind it's a slow build. Hobby contributors with under 500 images typically earn a modest $10 to $100 a month, but the platform rules are firmly on your side now to protect that stream of income. Finally, we reach Method 5, Teaching and Digital Products. This includes workshops, online courses, and affiliate links. Photographers who share their gear setups, their editing workflows, or step-by-step tutorials can naturally integrate affiliate links into their YouTube channels or blogs. You can heavily leverage your own expertise by teaching others, whether you're educating aspiring photographers about techniques or sharing post-processing tips. Make no mistake, this has the absolute highest ceiling for photography income. But if for sure takes the longest time to build, let's bring it all down to earth with Section 5, the honest income reality. We've talked a lot about the methods, but let's move past the theory and discuss what a full-time photographer's salary and business margins actually look like in practice today. Full-time photographers in the US typically earn between $40,000 and $75,000 a year. Now, established wedding and commercial photographers can absolutely push well past that $100,000 mark, but what's truly great about this business model is the profitability. The margins are incredibly strong, usually sitting right at 60 to 75%. That's because once you have your initial gear, your ongoing business costs are mostly just software subscriptions and travel. But before you go marching in and quitting your day job, remember this reality check. Expect 12 to 18 months before your income becomes consistent. Keep another income source until it is. This is absolutely crucial for pacing yourself. It is perfectly okay, and honestly, highly recommended, to build this alongside a day job. Consistency takes time to cultivate, so give yourself the runway to do it right. So, how do you guarantee you'll be one of the ones who actually succeeds? Here is the exact step-by-step progression and the single best piece of advice that genuinely separates photographers who make money from those who don't. Start small. First, choose one idea that fits your schedule, your budget, your personality, and your income goals. Second, build a simple portfolio around that one idea. Third, offer one clear package. Fourth, learn from those first few jobs. And fifth, improve slowly over time. So, what's it going to be? Which income stream will you build first? Will you go for the fast cash of product photography with your smartphone, or the slow, high-ceiling build of teaching? The choice is entirely yours based on what you have right now. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If you found this roadmap helpful, you're definitely going to want to stick around. Earlier in this series, days 1 through 61, we covered everything from textbooks to selling apps. But tomorrow, for day 63, we're covering a fascinating method that earns money from designing things with absolutely zero prior experience. Go check out the earlier explainers in this series if you haven't yet, and I will see you tomorrow to uncover that next income stream.